you understand that the divine masculinity was destroyed, then you gotta understand that your mama never could tell you that shit. Because guess what? Once that divine masculinity was destroyed, that mama who stayed alive to teach her sons and her daughters after that husband was destroyed, she became the mama and the daddy. And she can't do that. So now she only pushed feminine energy into the household. Why you think it's right now to argue is a feminine trait? That's a female trait, and guess what? I find myself doing it sometimes. I'll go back and forth. Me and my guy disagree sometimes. That's part of development. If we not disagreeing, somebody lying. All right? That's not even healthy for a real soul in the relationship. If we never disagree about nothing, somebody's lying, man. How the fuck we agree on everything? That means what? So you ain't got your own soul? We can have a lot in common, but at some point we gotta bump heads on something. If we don't bump heads on something, I can't trust your ass. You agree with everything I say? You know, I get it. So you get what I'm saying? So the divine masculinity was destroyed. You got to understand the science, y'all. You got to understand the science I present before you right now. That divine masculinity was destroyed. That goddess stepped up and became both. And she passed that down. That son now don't mind sitting on the couch and stepping back and being less aggressive in his environment because his mom told him to do that. All the way back from when? And then guess what? Guess what she taught her? Guess what she taught her daughter to be? She taught her daughter to have masculine energy. That's how they got us to role reverse. You go read the Willie Lynch letter. He taught this to them. That's why they did it to us. This is how they taught role. It's like shock therapy to the mind to experience some shit like that. It's like psychology 101. So to experience, it's like shock therapy, trauma, right? It's like a trauma it'll create an event, right? Boom. Like a trigger in you, right? So, now, with that trigger being created in you, right? That mom is like, okay, I can't let that happen. He gotta move like this. This is gonna keep him safe. She's only trying to protect him originally. That first mom who pushed that idea down to her son, because she watched that with her husband, she's only was trying to protect him like any mom would. So she like, shit, we still on the plantation. She not thinking 10 generations down now. The only person who was thinking that was the slave master, because he was the one doing it to get it like it is now. This is all part of dividing the family. Because if there's no divine masculine energy and there's only feminine energy, it's an imbalance. All right? So guess what? That mom would talk to that son anyway. That daddy ain't there no more. That's not the mama's job to come in and be, hey, sit down. Under no circumstances. The mom's supposed to be nurturing and smooth to that son. She should be able to get through to that son without never having to get aggressive.